US President Donald Trump announced a month-long exemption to automakers operating out of Canada and Mexico from the 25% tariffs imposed on those countries, provided they comply with the existing free trade rules. The development sparked a rebound in auto stocks, but trade tensions still remain a concern between the three trading partners. Here's more.
US President Donald Trump has agreed to delay tariffs for a month on some vehicles being manufactured in Canada and Mexico, providing temporary relief to the automakers. The decision came after Trump spoke with the chief executive officers of Ford, General Motors and Stellantis. The automakers urged him to waive the 25% tariff for vehicles being manufactured in these countries in compliance with the 2020 US-Mexico-Canada Agreement's rules of origin. The White House has also indicated openness to hear representations about other products that should be exempted from tariffs.
We spoke with the big three auto dealers. We are going to give a 1-month exemption on any autos coming through USMCA. Reciprocal tariffs will still go into effect on April 2nd, but at the request of the companies associated with USMCA, the president is giving them an exemption for 1 month so they are not at an economic disadvantage.
The 1-month reprieve triggered a rebound in auto stocks, but trade tensions remain a concern affecting US corporations and consumer confidence.
El principal exportador de
43% of what the United States buys is Mexican and 10% is Canadian. 74% of what Mexico buys for a car sold in the United States, 72% comes from the US. We are deeply interconnected.
que podemos vender.
For Americans, if everything were to pass with full tariffs, 25% plus, it would lead to a significant price increase in the US.
Further, the prospects for wider relief were dampened after Trump's call with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, as the US leader expressed concerns that Ottawa had not done enough to address the fentanyl smuggling.
For the last 4 years, unfortunately, our neighbors to the north and the south, Canada and Mexico respectively, have allowed America to be a dumping ground, not just for illegal aliens, but for illegal, poisonous, deadly fentanyl, which is now the #1 killer of young people in this country aged 18 to 34.
The tariff impact extends beyond the American borders, affecting global trade dynamics. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba expressed concerns that the high tariffs imposed by the Trump administration will make investments in the United States challenging. To address these concerns, Ishiba plans to send Japan's Industry Minister Yoshimoto to the US for talks with the Trump administration. Meanwhile, Japan and Britain are preparing to hold high-level economic security talks on Friday, in which US tariffs will be on top of the agenda. This will be the first time that both US allies will hold 2+2 meetings focused on economic matters amidst trade concerns. Trump's tariffs have already strained relations between the US, Canada, and Mexico, with the countries vying to retaliate with appropriate countermeasures. The trade tension is also showing signs of hurting the American economy. Recent data revealed slowing payroll growth and lower wage growth for workers switching jobs. With Amrita, Amit Mukherjee for DD India.